We just have to wait for this just for a while. Let's wait for another 3 minutes, and then we'll start with a few introductions, okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. "71, 76 something before 2 minutes." That's was so this is actually our week 3. So there are 4 topics right now that there are 4 groups that are going to present with the topics: task fulfillment, idea generation, group discussion, and information search. Okay, by the way, guys, for the previous groups, have you guys actually uploaded your slides within the Google Drive that I've given to you?
Yes.
Okay, that's very good. How about the progress of your proposal projects? Have you uploaded any of the progress? Okay, I think let's do a little bit, just a brief of introduction here. Okay, I'll give it to you the links to your attendance for tonight. Let's wait. 890. By the way, those who actually have registered my section, have you guys actually double checked your registration? Because I've checked for your registration, there are still 42 students for students under my section. Have you guys checked within your PAK?
Yes.
Because the number there are still the same. I don't know what to do. Guys, I have attached the link of attendance for tonight. Okay, can you please click the link and then fill out your details right there. Who's joining? Simkaitek, Iqbal has 96. Okay, today we've got task fulfillment. Three, 4. Let's see about your. Okay, I think we can start our presentation right now. Okay, before that, do not forget to fill out all the attendance for tonight for your respective attendance, because it's really important to me and actually for yourself. Okay. Okay, the first group that is going to present for tonight is actually for task fulfillments turned. Let me check on whose team are this. Muhammad Aiman, Nun Ain Bashirah, Zikri, Evan Cheong Kashin, Lee Cheong Lok, Lau Chen Kit, and Harith. Have you guys ready with your presentations and all the materials needed for today?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
good. Can you present? Can you turn on your camera? Or it's not possible right now?
It is possible. Wait, sir.
Is it possible?
Yes, yes, of course.
Oh, okay, thank you so much. Can you please turn it on? Okay, good one.
Oh. Okay. Wait. Is it clear, sir?
One.
My camera?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly. You may start with a presentation right now.
All right. Okay. Assalamualaikum, everyone. Tonight
Salam.
we will presenting about a subtopic about task fulfillment, which is the first one. For the introduction, will be present by Chen. So Chen, you can take the present for this one.
Hello, can you hear
Are
me?
you the group leaders agree?
Yes.
Good.
Hello, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. For the first part, introduction. What is task fulfillment in a project proposal? Fulfillment in a is a in the project proposal is the task is required, necessary, or expected to be one of the project to be done in the project. Tasks that needed to be done before proceeding to the next steps. The next is what is the task contained in the project proposal. Project proposal contains project title, executive summary, background, project description, project objective, and target audience, project activity, project deliverative, project budget, and the rest. Next is why task fulfillment is so important in project proposal, because without task fulfilling, the rest of the project will not be perfect and I'm able to proceed to the next steps. Next. In this presentation, we got director, assistant, treasurer, scriptwriter, multimedia, technical, and conclusion. What is project proposal? Project proposal is consistently describe the project needed to be accomplished and the objective that needed to be achieved. That's all for my part. I will pass it to the next person.
All right, I will present what is program director. Before that, uh, I'm Ivan Osbert and I'm Michael Jody. Okay, what is program director? Program director are responsible for planning, implementing, evaluating programs, uh, and projects. They ensure that uh, programs are delivered on time, within budget, and according to quality standards. They create an environment of open communication by collaborating with other departments on decision making responsibilities and initiating new goal setting initiative. So next slide. So this is a job program director does. What does program director do before event? First, it is appoint the necessary committee members in managing this program so that this program can run smoothly with the help of program committee members. Beside that, program director also will discuss with all committee members what is needed during the program. So next is what does the program director when during event. Program director will ensure that each member cooperates with each others and perform tasks well. Second, they also will ensuring the safety of members during activities and programs running smoothly. The last one, after the event is over, program director will make sure that there is no damage or loose equipment, and also meeting which is maybe about the feedback program, thank you greetings and other else. Next slide.
Okay, before that, uh, you've mentioned about the process of the director throughout the execution of the project, right?
Yeah.
So what if someone among of your members actually experiencing some problems in regards to uh, illness or some kind of distractions during the whole process? Is there any specific role being assigned to handle that kind of situation?
Mm,
Do you get it?
no.
Okay, look, okay, what I'm saying is that, is there any specific role within the task execution of your project to handle that kind of situation for those who actually experiencing some problems in regard to their health and mental? Let's say if one of your team members is actually having that kind of situation within the project execution, is that under your responsibility?
Yes, yes, sir.
So you're saying that there is a specific role being assigned to handle that kind of situation,
Uh,
or
we
no?
try help each other.
You'll try to help each other.
Yeah.
Okay, before we go any further, I actually forgot to inform you one thing. That is actually for the wait, someone is admitting. Okay, for the film festival and the talent show, we are going to have. It's not just going to be about the competition of the project or the performance or the documentary. It's about the competition among the directors, the best actors, all those kind of roles within the performance itself. So there are few multi sections that is going to be competing with one another. Okay. So as a director, do you think it's the best way to practically practicing for the democratic way, or just giving them some assignments, just following your orders the way you would like them to do? And then, are you listening?
Yeah, but I don't. I still don't get it. What's saying?
I'm talking way too
Sir,
fast, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Next time, please say, sir, can you please talk slower? Okay, it's like this. Okay, what I'm trying to say is,
Mhm.
what was it? I forgot. Okay, so can you proceed? I forgot what I was talking about.
Okay, sorry, sir.
So,
Okay, next is what is an assistant director program? An assistant program director will collaborate with program director to coordinate program planning, implementation, monitoring, and evaluation with an eye towards continuously developing and improving systems. They also have to take care of the health and safety of the crew. Next. So, a job before an event start. What does an assistant director program do before an event start? An assistant director program hold the first meeting to state the program to be implemented. They also distribute tasks according to the established schedule. Next is, what does an assistant director program do when the event starts? An assistant director program will ensure all members attend the program site on time. So when the event is over, a job for an assistant director program do is will ensuring that the objective of the program are achieved and no members are injured. So that's all. I will pass to the next presenter.
Okay, back to the director's role just now. Okay, the question that I was proposing was, is it really important for the director to let the team members to actually listen to him as a whole director, or actually practically practicing for the democratic way of leaders? What do you think about that?
Uh, I think they need to follow what director asked to do uh, because if you want the event smooth, so they are better to follow what director said. Yeah.
What if there is any better ideas to be proposed during the event? Do
Um,
you think you're going to accept that, or just decline that? Just in case, this is just a whole situation during the project execution, or just keep it aside.
uh, that's why they have a meeting before the program is running. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They discuss first. Then if the idea is good, uh, so the director accept the ideas lah.
So that is actually your personal opinion about a better leader for the
Yes.
director.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. All right.
Please proceed.
Okay, for the next one, I will be presenting a topic about treasurer. First thing, my name is Muhammad Zikri Zubair. Okay, so what is the treasurer? Well, treasurer's main job is to manage financial risks, prevent the financial crisis, and ensure there is no shortage of finance. By meaning, as a treasurer, like we should like plan to do a project budget, like collecting money, yeah. And then, so what is the role and responsibility of the treasurer? Responsibility is to make a financial planning. Treasurer does financial planning and analysis, and he participates in the development of the organization's plans and programs. So, what is the relevant skill of a treasurer? One of the main skill of a treasurer is accounting. It requires a strong accounting skills to manage a team finances, which allows them to manage an organization budget. And the second one is risk management. A treasurer with a risk management skill can assess a develop a plan to minimize them. It is to ensure that a team can continue their project effectively. Sorry. So as a treasurer, in the project proposal, we need to have collecting a budget. Depends on what product we are using and how much are the expenses that we will buy tools to do the project.
Got it.
Yes. Okay. So for the next topic, I will pass to the next one.
Hi, I'm Naim Bashar binti Kamarudin. I will present about script writers. What is scriptwriters? Scriptwriters are also called screenwriters. Is a person who practices the craft of screenwriting, writing screenplays on which mass media such as film, television programs, and so on. What does scriptwriters do? Screenwriters prepare their script in a way that enables reader to envisage the setting, emotion, and the way it will work on screen. On screen. They collaborate with producers, directors, and actors to draft and redraft their scripts, often working to tight deadlines. Screenwriters' responsibility: come up with themes and ideas, research background materials, develop plots and characters, lay out the screenplays to an agreed format, prepare short summaries of the ideas, get feedbacks on works from producers or script editors, rewrite the script before arriving at an agreed version. That's all for me. I will pass to
Wait, can I ask you?
yeah.
This is actually just a minor question. Is it possible to actually assign for the scriptwriter to becoming as the replacement actor, taking someone else's spot during the acting? Is it possible?
Excuse me. What's
No, but is it possible for the screenwriter and for the scriptwriter to become as the one of the actors in replacing of someone else's spot within the project execution? Is it possible?
I
I don't know.
think I don't know.
We'll see.
if
Yes, we'll
we
see. Okay.
okay,
Okay. Thank you.
thank you.
Okay. Next.
So I am Shane. I'm now going to present the parts for the multimedia. So we come to definition first. So what is the multimedia? Multimedia is a form of communication that uses a combination of different content forms such as text, audio, images, animation, or video into a single interactive presentation, in contrast to traditional mass media, such as printed material or audio recordings, which features little to no interaction between users. Yes, the definition is like that because multimedia is such a booster to promote, to show up your any kinds of project or other festival or even the activities of something. It described by using the image or the sound and also even words to let us know about the meaning of the activities. So what are the types of the multimedia? So firstly, we have text and graphics, which is the slideshow or presentation. We can use it from PowerPoint, the diagrams, and infographics, which is the image or pictures to show the activities of the project. And next is audio. For the podcast, like example, the radio, the DJ to talk about the activities of the project. And for the last type is the video. It contains a screen capture, lecture capture, talking head videos, animation, and glass screen videos. So maybe move on to the next slide.
Okay, wait. Okay. Just a brief information. Okay, last time one of your friends actually told me that they would like to go further about the podcast for the on-stage performance. And I've sought guidance from Jazainal. He told me that podcast or like a talk show isn't allowed to be performed on the stage, because it's the keyword is actually the performance. So it should be something like drama or musical drama, some traditional classic drama, or any kind of performance involving acting. So podcast, like a casual talk show, isn't allowed. Okay, that is just a brief information.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So a role of multimedia performs a very important part in a project. So we have the process. Firstly, before we can use the poster, we can billboard the project with the needs for it, such as the descriptions, the budgets, the objectives, and others for the project, which mean to promote and advertise the project, to let public know what is the project to do. So we come to the during process, we need photographer to capture the moment of the undergoing task for the project proposal, to show it is under progress. For the videographer, they can record the motion to prove the progress of the project, and also it can be for the improvement by its task fulfillment to when playback for the video and watch it again. So after the process, we going to the after stage. So the posting is advertise the project after filtered mistake from the project and make it is more perfect as possible and verified. So lastly, for the montage, we can highlight the important parts of the project, such as the spots we can see from the very interesting parts from the players to their performance and their skills from the screen. So we pass to the next presenter. That's all for my present.
Thank you.
Hi everybody, my name is Lee Chong Nok, and now I will present the role of a technical. First of all, what is a technical? A technical person or team is often responsible for designing and implementing the technological or scientific aspects of the project. Next slide, please. And this is the key responsibility of the technical in a project. First is equipment and technology. The technical person will be responsible for selecting and sourcing the equipment and technology needed for the video production, such as camera, lighting, and sound equipment. Next is quality control. The technical person will be responsible for ensuring that the final product meets the desired quality standard. This may involve reviewing footage, providing feedback to the editing team, and making adjustments as needed. Next is technical design. The technical person will work with the production team to design and create the technical elements of the performance, such as lighting, sound, and special effects. They will be responsible for ensuring that the technical design supports and enhance the vision of the performance. Last is the safety. The technical person will be responsible for ensuring the safety of all performance and crew during the performance. This may involve ensuring that lighting and sound equipment are properly secured. And that's all for me. Thank you.
Chiang.
Yes.
Okay. Can I need to ask you about this. Usually, how many people is actually being assigned to handle for the technical component within the project execution? Do you know?
How many people? I think.
How many people? Yeah. Supposedly, how many people should be handling for the technical part?
I think
Do you know?
2 to 3 is, I think, 2 to 3, I think.
Two to three.
but yes,
Mm,
or 4 to 5%.
okay, okay. Because for the time being, I could see that someone who's actually handling for the lighting and the PA system, right? And the rest, I'm not really so sure about that, but it's okay. Okay, it's okay. Thank you. To the conclusion.
So, in conclusion, the task fulfillment is important because it makes our work more systematic, which is we have our organization chart, like my friend present before this, such as director, assistant director, treasurer, scriptwriter, and so on. So it can also give us each individual the opportunity to experience different tasks, which is where they can expand their field and learn in any type of task. So this means that um, the the director will not just be director. He will be the treasurer or scriptwriter, so they can change their field in the organization. So next,
Really?
yes, if they have the more uh, more more professional from the others. All right. So and then if someone is more skilled in the given task, it make the objective that the team wants to deliver can be delivered and delivered well. So which is it's make the organization better than other organization.
So it makes that the director should be all rounders, right? He should be the one that actually knows all of the things, even though he's not the expertise within a specific component, but he should be the one who actually take cares and control of all the other components as well.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, right.
So you're done with the presentation. It's time for your quizzes. Organization. Any one of you would love to ask this group a question or questions, please do so. Do not forget that we have different parts of other components within our project for the competition. It's just not for the talent show. It's for the competition of the directors. It's for the competition of the actors, the actresses. It could be everything. Okay, so please take a specific concern about all these kind of things while you are conducting your own specific roles as well. And please do help your friends as well. Any other teams that would love to ask this group a question or questions? No.
No, not really.
Okay, Rakvik. Well, okay. If there is no one who would love to ask any question, you please do you would love to proceed with the activity? The game. Oh, game, you guys handling game. Thank you so much. It's been a while.
Okay, you guys can join the link.
I'm joining in. $33, $35, $36. 8. Come on, hurry up. 42, 6. 9. Do you guys prepare any kind of prize and gift for the winners? Sadly, no.
No, sir.
Mazikri? No.
No, sir. Just for fun.
But it's not fun when you're the winner, but you're not receiving anything.
Okay. I'm gonna set the top prize. Whoever gets number 1, I will give 10 ringgit.
What?
Yes.
You have to keep your promise, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
And how are you going to deliver that online? Maybank too.
Whoever gets to top one, kindly
Link to you during our face-to-face session.
chat in the Google Meet.
Okay.
Yes.
So you guys heard that. You guys can claim the present, the gift from Zikria later. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to win this. I'm not good at this. Okay. Next, we wait 67. Hurry up, guys. For the rest of you, please join in. $68, 9. Come on. Is it agreed? Let's wait another minute. Rambutan. Who's rambutan? Saya at Liverpool. Special snowflake. Carrot carrying, cute. Cashlight, Sabrina. Pablo Puro. Okay, 75. Snail Man. Pablo. Street. Rock. Major Lucy. Paddington. $78. Come on, Natu. Okay, Zikri, I think you can start the game and the rest of the team. So proceed with the game. Redemption question. Hold. Khairul Nizam, just admitting. It's okay. I'm all done.
Okay, is everyone done?
I think so. Okay. Zikri, you and your team, please make sure that you will be uploading this presentation and also the other materials within our Google Drive, okay?
Yes, sir.
Next group, idea generation. Thank you so much. For idea generation, please welcome you. Who's the second team? Idea generation? Let me check on this. Lee Cheng Chong, Xiao Yunwei, Muhammad Fikri, Rafiq Iqbal, Faiz, Hafizuddin, and Daniel, and also Asia Atira. And who's going to be the first presenter tonight?
Sir, you can hear me?
I can hear you. Can you please turn on your camera?
Because this place line is very error.
Why?
Alright. Sorry, sir.
It's okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
I start now. Okay. So,
What's your name? Yeah, what is your name? Please introduce your name to us.
Alright, sir. Okay. Assalamualaikum and good night to lecturer and student. Today, firstly, my name is Muhammad Hamdan. I'm from Faculty in Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Today, I will share about the topic idea generation. Okay, so this is my group teamwork. Alright, so next slide. Okay, firstly, I want to discuss what is idea generation. Okay, idea generation or identification is the act of forming ideas. It is a creative process that encompasses the generation, development, and communication of new doubt and concept, which become the basis of your innovation strategy. Okay, firstly, I want to discuss why this is important. Okay, so all innovation start with a great idea, but one idea tends to come from many ideas. So eventually, by exploring new idea generation technique, you can give your team the creative tools they need to generate idea in many situations. Okay, next, as a individual activity, idea generation technique are a great way to shake up your routing and spark new doubt. As a collective or organization structure, addition can be transformative as a tool for problem solving and collaboration. Okay, next slide. Okay, so this is idea generation technique. So number one is mind mapping, reverse thinking, brainstorming, scamper, and the 5 Ws. Okay, so I want to discuss about the mind mapping. Okay, so this is a way how to use the technique of mind mapping. Okay, so it is a technique of presenting information here. We show the link between the different element of the piece of information. The link or connection is usually shown with the help of lines and arrow. It is a visual way of presenting the information. Alright, so what is the mind mapping? Okay, so mind mapping, the people can to take your mind maps to the next level. Make sure you use a large canvas and small text to maximize space, color, and image help to stimulate your imagination. So you can to try drawing idea instead of writing them. Especially you can use a mind map on your own or with a team, which make it is a perfect tool for your next brainstorming section. All right, next page.
I think mind mapping is actually one of the most effective ways in generating the ideas, because you know what? Mind mapping is some ways has been introduced even during your early childhood, during the primary school, and then goes to your secondary school, and still now going to use within your university semesters and also the campus as well. So so it's not a strange thing about mind mapping. So mind mapping, I think, is quite common among of the idea generators to generate some ideas.
Yes, because there are many people can use the mind mapping in the school
Yeah.
for reference the notes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Because
Because you could see your idea clearly, right?
Yes, sir. Right. Okay, so next page. Okay, so this is a reverse thinking. So as is a very clear from the name, instead this technique asks us to think oppositely. Instead of working on the problem in front of us, we work on the exact opposite of it. So next, opposite reverse thinking is a technique that can help you question long held assumption relate to your business. It is a useful tool to consider if you feel your team is stuck with a conventional mindset and coming up with just out of the box idea seem too difficult. Okay, so I want to elaborate this point. Okay, so why this reverse thinking? So I think it's important because wait uh, alright, so this is allow you to form a specific question and direct that question at a specific audience to receive new idea and unique lesson. So reverse thinking, uh, use a reverse thinking. This action focus on reversing the order of inter interchangeable elements of an idea. Okay, so of finding the best solution are found up a linear dark process. Although our brain are one that way opposite thinking can help us question the norm. Lastly, with this type of thinking, you consider the exact opposite of what normal. You can even think backward to find unconventional solution. Okay, so this is many people can to learn to get a new idea for solve any problem. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you. So I pass for Mom Hafiz. Okay.
Hafiz.
Muhammad Faiz actually.
Okay,
Yes.
sorry.
Wow. Why I'm the one presenting? I'm not going to present.
Okay, so thank you, Daniel. So for the next part is brainstorming. So brainstorming is a group problem-solving method that involves the spontaneous contribution of creative ideas and solutions. This technique requires intensive freewheeling discussion in which every member of the group is encouraged to think aloud and suggest as many ideas as possible based on their diverse knowledge. So basically, brainstorming can be done by a group or even by yourself. So in group discussion, normally people tend to keep their ideas for themselves. So they are too scared to voice their opinion because they're scared of being judged. So during brainstorm, all ideas are noted down without any criticism. And after brainstorming session, the ideas will be evaluated and will choose the best of the best.
Okay, better.
So let's say about when you're having a documentary and you are brainstorming the idea and you don't have any idea, you hit the wall. So when you hit the wall, you don't know what to do. So that is when brainstorming be useful.
So you're saying that when you are having a discussion within your group, there are so many ideas that you are going to see and generate, right?
Yes.
So people keep sharing their ideas with the group, and if there is some of them actually sharing quite not really relevant ideas that could contribute to the process of development of your team. So do you you're saying that we shouldn't actually criticize the idea within that process instead of the end towards the end of the evaluation, is it?
What I'm saying is we don't have to criticize about it, but if the idea is not making any sense or it's pretty impossible to do, like maybe we go to France and make a historical place there, so we will politely decline and moving on to the next the next idea, because we need to consider about budget and stuff. So I think it's we need to be more considerate about this.
And instead of trying not to get offended by other person as well.
Yes, yeah, we need to take it pretty well, because not every idea will be accepted.
You know, but sometimes sometimes it's really hard to actually satisfy people because during the project of execution, sometimes we actually slip our tongue when you're sharing our ideas. So please don't really be too sensitive or sensitive about this, yeah? Because some people, they are just being oversensitive about this kind of slight issues. It's not even a big issue actually, because you know, some ideas will be declined, some ideas will be embraced. It's a normal thing. But it's just the way that you handle those kind of comments and handling that kind of people, you know. Do not have to accentuate the you know, what do you call this? You don't have to accentuate on the problematic side. It's just trying to make it as a more positive way of encouraging your teammates to contribute more within the idea generation. You know.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Can I?
Yeah, proceed.
Okay. So to the next slide. So the third technique is actually scamper. The scamper technique is created by Bob Eberle, okay, and is a method for problem solving and creative thinking. It's a holistic way of applying critical thinking to modify ideas, concepts, or processes that already exist. The purpose of the scamper is to make adjustment to some part or of the existing idea or process to reach the best solution. It consists of 7 actions that can be used to replace parts in the process. So scamper is actually an acronym. So S is for substitute, C is for combine, A is for adapt, M is for modify, P is for put to another use, E is for eliminate, R is for reverse or rearrange. So I will give you a gist of an example. What is scamper? So the first one is substitute. Imagine you having a toothbrush. So if you change the element of the toothbrush, it will become something else. So it's substitute. So if you make the handle bigger and the bristle, you know the bristle of the toothbrush.
Yeah, the bristle.
So the bristle, if you substitute it with metal and make it bigger, it become a hammer.
Why?
So, no, it's just the way of thinking. Like,
why is are you going to brush your teeth by using a metal bristle?
No. It's the making of the product. It's
Yeah,
not
I
about
know. It's just I'm just making a joke. I'm just pulling your leg.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so for the combine is merging two product into one. So basically, if we mix the electrical element and with the toothbrush, so we simply get the electrical toothbrush. So that is for the combine part, and adapt is a new element that you can add from existing product. So you know the old toothbrush, right? So it's just plastic, and it gets slippery when your hand is wet, right? So nowadays toothbrush, they put a rubber grip there, so your grip will be stronger and it will be less slippery and stuff. Okay, so for modify, we modify the existing elements such as the bristle. If we change and or modify the length of the bristle, we can get a toothbrush to reach a tough spot on our teeth. So the unreachable spot will be reachable.
If you're making that thing longer.
Yeah, just not simply longer. It's just you need to shape it a little bit. So
about the bristles.
Yeah, of the bristle. Yeah, we need to make the shape of our teeth so it can clean our our teeth better.
Yeah, it's just flossing, you know.
Yes. So put to another use is actually we ask ourselves a question, which is what else can we use a toothbrush for? So when we think about it, we could brush our shoes, right? Use a toothbrush. Yes. So why don't we make a brush that is similar to toothbrush, and we just specify it for only shoe brushing? So that comes the idea of shoe brush.
And then you are going to use the same toothbrush to brush your teeth?
No. It will be dirty, sir.
Okay, it's okay.
Okay, so for E, eliminate. So what if we eliminate the handle of the, toothbrush has handle, right? So we eliminate the handle, and then we just simply just make it bigger, like the size of our palm, our hand. So we get a hand brush by it. So we can use it to scrub the floor. So
What? You're scrubbing a floor? What is that? What is that?
no, it's just the
How are you
idea.
going to scrub a floor?
No,
You're
okay.
Okay, what is it?
Okay,
Proceed.
scrub the clothes, I think, but people nowadays use washing machine. So I I have no idea, sir.
Okay, lah, it's okay. Proceed.
Okay, so for the reverse part, we actually reverse the part of the product. So it cannot really be applied for toothbrush, because toothbrush, what if we grip the bristle and we brush our teeth with the handle? So it doesn't make any sense. So but in theory, in critical thinking, reverse is pretty useful, because you can ask yourself, what do you want? And then you can ask yourself the reverse question, what don't you want? And then what should you start doing? And then what should you stop doing? And then what will you focus on? What will you ignore? And so on. So I think that's all for the scamper technique. So I will pass my presentation to Rafiq.
You know, sometimes when we actually generating more like irrational or non-relevant ideas, sometimes it will lead you to a more better options of ideas, right? So because
Yeah.
you will actually you will be given with more choices of idea generation, because there are so many ideas that you can choose on which is the better one. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Next one.
All right. Now moving on to the 5Ws technique.
Oh, okay.
Now the 5Ws is, in my opinion, probably the easiest and the most simplest technique that anyone can do to generate their own ideas, which are who, what, where, when, and why. Because by answering these W's help us to achieve a very holistic view of the topic under the discussion tab. And it's a very efficient way to come up with solutions or new ideas or continuations to the ideas. For example, story writers. Most story writers will use the 5Ws to connect the dots in their stories, like who are they playing, why are they playing there, how are they gonna play the act, when will they play, where are they playing, or what even are they playing as. So with that, they can connect each dot to every W's. That's just one example. The other example that I can give you for 5Ws are maybe not a popular opinion, but it can be used in chess as well.
Of course, chess. You have to ask yourself frequently about the 5Ws when you're playing chess, right? You have to know strategy of this.
Who am I moving? Why am I moving my pieces? When will I move my piece? What are the pieces that will I take? Like, yeah. So it can be applied in a variety of things, variety of activities, and a variety of situations. You could say it's very versatile. A versatile technique in creating ideas and generating solutions.
I think in our daily basis, the way that actually we're going through our daily life is actually the 5Ws is something that you are going to apply throughout the days. is just not within a specific situation, but it could covers the entire our daily routines, you know. So
Yes,
without we
like
actually realizing that.
yes, like why are we here?
Yeah, we actually frequently employ that within our within our life, without we
Exactly.
actually realizing that.
Exactly. Now,
Okay.
moving on. Now, for some people, generating ideas with by themselves can be a bit difficult, and that's where idea generation tools comes in handy. So now, in the modern era, technology has made our work pretty easy, and it will continue to do the same for multiple generations. We as users can make use of such tools and technologies to generate the ideas for us. Today, there are many tools that are available to us. For example, such as Pinterest. Uh, Pinterest are known for a lot of pictures and artworks, and from there we can have inspiration to generate our own ideas from said pictures and artworks. Other than that, MindMaster, Freeplane, Idea Generator, Stormboard, and also Mindomono. Well, MindMaster helps you to make mind map, tree mind maps, clouds, chain mind maps, Venn diagrams, a lot of styles you can use and create the mind map that you wish. While Stormboard has a feature like whiteboards, sticky notes, and other that make brainstorming very efficient. Although I don't recommend use Stormboard because you can already use sticker notes in your own room instead of the online variety. But
Okay.
in the recent technology news I've heard, there's also ChatGPT. Do
What
you
is that?
guys know? ChatGPT is like uh, it's like a growing AI that it can adapt and make new receive new inputs and evolve itself like a continuously evolving AI that creates, speaks, and do things for us.
Hmm.
Like you just type in an input, how can I make my writings better? And then Chat GPT will sometimes give out a good suggestion and how to improve said writing.
Okay.
Now, like,
Next.
all right, moving on to the next slide, please. Of course, generating idea has its uses and importance in our daily life or in our group project. Because without somebody or someone to generate said ideas, we would have nothing to work on. No basis whatsoever, no ground floor to work up from. With this activity also provides to be very beneficial for all parties involved. Like one party can receive ideas, one party can make use or improve ideas from the previous party or stuff like that. You're gonna get also an organization or a team gets a lot of innovative ideas to work upon or improve upon, and all the team members get to be a part of the bigger picture or the bigger profits. And when everyone is involved, there's an increase in creativities and increase in effectiveness of gaining solutions or problem solving that they can provide to solve like multitude of uh, obstacles or problems that they probably could use in.
So essentially, everyone, each and every partner, every team members should actually produce and utter some of the ideas, even though that might not be the best idea for to be executed for the project. But everyone should actually consider to share for the ideas, because it actually will contribute a lot within the development of the project itself, right? So do not be intimidated, because if you actually intimidated to be criticized by other people of what you have projected, it's not the best way for you to develop yourself throughout the day or throughout the years of learning. So the best way of learning is actually to get yourself involved within the community or within the idea sharing within your teammates. And that is actually one of the ways that you can have an effective learning to have a better idea generation, you know?
Correct. Just like before, brainstorming, like where people gather their ideas together and we filter out the goods and the bad ones.
I'm hoping that for the rest of you, please do not be intimidated or be too shy or be too, what you call this, introvert of sharing the ideas, because everyone needs a second opinion about your goals, or about your ideas as well. Because if you're not going to do the same thing, it wouldn't actually contribute to the development of your team as well. Okay. It's okay being criticized. It's just the way that how you handle all those kind of criticism within the execution of the project. Okay, we're adults. We should be able to handle those kind of things.
Correct. Now, moving on, I will pass on to the next slide to my friend Fikri. Fikri, if you will.
You're just like a newsreader.
I don't know. I was trained like that.
Hello,
Debate.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Fikri.
All right. Thank you, Rafiq. So I will take this part. So for idea generation activities, there are a lot of activity that can help stimulate idea generation, and there is a different activities and the activities have two types, which is internal and external activities. So for internal activities, they are online and online offline platforms where you can have discussion. So for example, we can use Google Meet and Teams and another platform. So from that, we can also conduct timely sessions and workshop. This activity broaden our knowledge, and with this increased understanding, we can think better. So for next activity, which is external activities, so we can participation or join in any events, doing courses and conducting competitions and conducting competitions. So for this external activity are very helpful because they expose us to a lot of different people and different ideas. This in turn help us come up with ideas of our own. So next. So lastly, for the conclusion, the purpose of generating new ideas is about improving what already exists or uh, add some new from the already exists, as well as coming up with something new. So when trying to solve a problem or approaching a new opportunity, people use existing solution or mental models instead of trying to come up with new ones. The problem with this approach is that it doesn't allow you to explore different opportunities, and it narrows down the number of possible solutions. So when we do some work or anything trying to solve a problem, we need more ideas, so that we can solve our problem or work. And lastly, ideas are the building blocks for all innovation. They are what we work on. So the first step of starting with anything new is finding that idea. So we must make use of the different tools and techniques available to us to come up with quality ideas. So that's all from me. Thank you for hearing us.
Thank you, Fikri. Any further questions from the other
Thank you,
teams?
sir.
If there's none, okay, you may proceed with the activity. It's almost 11 actually, 10:17. We have another two back to rooms. Do we have any backup activities?
Okay, for the activity, you guys can click the link in the text box.
The one that Ayman has uploaded just now. Hello?
Hafizuddin.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. The link is the one that Ayman had uploaded just now?
No. I just give a new link in the text box.
Let me check. Okay. Hafizuddin. Okay, we wait for another 2 minutes. 1 minute. Anonymous. And the weather. For the rest of you, hurry up.
Yes.
$54. Let's wait for another minute and then we'll proceed with the game. Okay. Yes, we have 2 more groups to go. $63. Okay, I think we may start the game right now. The host of the game, please.
Can we start, sir?
Yeah. apa dan istimewa dia. The third place goes to Kuya Jikama Jameson. Who's Jikama Jameson? Graphic, second place. Who is Jikama Jameson? Congratulations, you guys. Okay. Yeah, Aji menang. Okay, thank you so much. Congratulations for you who's joining for the quiz as well. And also, okay, Zikri said, who won number one, please PM the P. Okay, make sure you claim RM 10 ringgit from Zikri because he must keep his promise. He mentioned just now. Okay, next. And for this group, do you prepare any kind of game? Any gift present? No. No present.
No, not really.
Not really. It's okay. Okay. Now let's try to proceed with the third group. Okay, I'll try to restrain myself from asking too many questions because we are actually having another half an hour for our session. But if there's quite a concerning blurry about the presentation, then I will have to ask the questions. Okay. So for the third group, please proceed the presentation of tonight.
Okay, sir.
Okay. I'll try to restrain myself from asking too many questions, yeah?
Thank you, sir. Can you all see the slide that I'm presenting right now?
Yeah.
Yes, Haji.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so without further ado, right now we will be continuing our presentation.
Okay, hey guys, you all can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
So you're Eddie?
Yeah. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our group presentation. First of all, let me thank you for lending me your ears. As you all can see on the screen, our topic today is group discussion. So to start off, let's introduce our team members. Our team members consist of 8 people who are Azid, Amin, Ikma, Eddie, it's me, Oliver, Amil, Afid, and Fidaus. So this is the overview of what we'll be presenting. We will talk about the definition, types, importance of group discussion, skill evaluated, group discussion tips, advantages, activities, and the conclusion. So without wasting the time, let's move on to the definition of the group discussion. Group discussion is a communication process that involves the exchange of idea, information, and opinion among a group of people. It is a powerful tool for problem solving, decision making, and generating new ideas. So next, there are 4 types of group discussion, namely factual group discussion, case study-based group discussions, opinion-based group discussions, and abstract group discussion. For factual group discussion, these group discussions are about practical things and judge how a candidate processes information and analyze day-to-day topics or social economy issues. For the case study-based group discussion, this group discussion simulate real-life situations. The panelists give the group the details of a hypothetical situation, and then the group has to resolve the situation together. So for the opinion-based group discussion, this is the most common types of group discussion that allows the candidate to share their thoughts, opinion, and subjective viewpoints on a topic and are less about facts. And the last, for abstract group discussion, these group discussion are about intangible topics, which is abstract. In this, the interviewer observes if a candidate can handle the given topic with a lateral thinking and creativity. And now I will pass to Amin, which he will talk about the importance of a group discussion.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and hello, my name is Amin, and I will tell you guys, and I will tell you guys about the importance of group discussion. Okay, there are many importance by making a group discussion, and for the example, which straight to the first point, which to judge whether the candidate is fit for the job, because a certain part of work or assignment must be done by the right candidates and based on the criteria that are appropriate on the candidates. And the second point is to test whether the candidate is a good team player, because my opinion, a group of work assignment is like a football team, and they should work together and help each other to achieve a success. And for the third point is to assess the candidate's communication skills. So it will help the flow of the task or an assignment can be done on time without any misunderstanding with others. Other than that, it will help the person to evaluate their ideas and exchange their ideas to the team. For the next point is to check whether the candidate is comfortable speaking spontaneously on any subject, because a task or any assignment should be presented without any clumsiness or lack of confidence to help the listeners to understand easily. And for the last point is to evaluate the body language and posture along with general composition and maturity. Okay, next. Okay. Okay, next. Let's look at the skills that will be evaluated by doing a group discussion. Okay, the first point is communication skills. Okay, these skills will help the person to express and exchange their ideas to others without any hesitation. Other than that, like I said earlier, it will avoid any misunderstanding and it will enhance a team building. In addition, which straight to the second point, it will create a leadership skills by enhancing the ability to lead and carry a team. Furthermore, the person will be able to initiate or make a group discussion, and the works efficiency will increase. And for the other skills that will be evaluated by was a team building skills, which it will increase the ability to make a plan before starting any work or any assignment. By that, it can help the motivation and collaboration of the employees, and it will build a trust between workers. Okay, so that's all from me, and I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Thank you. Discussion. Take the lead, listen carefully, do not just hear. Take the lead from the top. Who's presenting right now?
Okay, so sorry. So here's some tips on how to do a proper group discussion. So first of foremost, take a lead. It helps to grab attention and focus. So speak first if you have valuable information. What it means here is when you have valuable information, you can start the conversation first and not let others or wait for others to start a discussion. So it won't waste any time. And then next one is listen carefully. Do not just hear. It helps to understand the topic of discussion, and it shows that you are actively taking part in the discussion. And then the last one is to avoid deviating from the topic. So this is very important to avoid straying from the topic. Try to limit your content of speech rather than its length and make an effort to bring the discussion back on track. This is also to prevent wastage of time lah, and to have a efficient and proper group discussion. Okay, so on to the next slide. Okay, so here are 4 advantages of group discussion. So the first one is to enhance communication, helps to boost confidence, helps in gaining depth of knowledge, and the last one is enhance problem solving skills. So these are the 4 advantages of group discussion. Then I'll pass over to my friend for the slides later on.
Okay, can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Aziz. Now I will be continuing our group presentation by presenting my part of this presentation, which is the group discussion activities and the conclusion. As you can see on the screen right now, there are 3 types of activities that we think are suitable during group discussion, which is the gallery discussion, video clip discussion, and silent discussion. So now I will be telling you about the gallery discussion. So gallery discussion is when you create 5 or 6 discussion questions about the content that you are currently studying and write them on a piece of any paper. So then you will be forming a small group of 4 to 5 person each. And each of this group will need to elect a speaker to tell them about your topic. So then there will be then the speaker will elaborate to every other group about what they are currently what topic they are currently telling you guys about. So moving on to the video clip discussion is when you make a small group or pairs and show them a short clip video based on the content that you are currently discussing. Then you will provide the related discussion prompt and give them a certain amount of time to discuss among each other. Everyone should respond to this discussion. And the last one is the silent discussion. This is when you develop a variety of discussion questions related to what you are discussing. Then the student should respond to the question they wrote with their own opinion about the topic at hand. So when they are done, they get up and circulate the room at their own pace and find an available seat with a new discussion question. So that is all for the group discussion activities. So then we will be moving on to the conclusion. So in conclusion, group discussions are an effective way to exchange ideas, perspectives, and opinion among individuals with a common goal or interest. By participating in group discussions, individuals can broaden their knowledge, improve their critical thinking skills, and develop their communication and interpersonal skills. So that is all from us. So now we will be moving on to the activities that we will be providing to you guys. So is there any question?
I would love to, but I'm trying to restrain myself from asking any kind of questions right now.
so then we will be moving on to the question. Okay.
Yeah, please
okay,
do.
So I have given the link to the quizzes at the chat box.
Azik Tazri.
Yes. Yes.
22. Hurry, hurry. Azik.
Yes, sir.
Zikri just now claimed that he provided 10 ringgit for the winners. How about you?
Same. You can for the first prize winner, you can PM me a screenshot of your winning first place.
And then
So
what we'll get?
I need evidence.
$47. $50 something plus. Hurry up. More and more. Isagi Yoichi. 60. Anyone else? With his name?
Sir. Sir?
I think you can. You please proceed.
Sir.
Yeah. Please.
We have decided that the first place we will get 50 ringgit.
That's interesting. Now the game is on. Okay, that is such a good deal. $62. Any other people would love to win in? $64. $64. Do you want to start it?
I think we can start.
Yeah. Hello. So you're preparing the present for the top 10, right?
For the no, for the first person also.
It's okay. Okay, the last team, please make it brief and simple. Yeah. I don't like the question because I don't get the first stop. The next team, information search, Amira, Azwani, Atika, Sharamimi, Fikri, Taufik. Okay. I'll zip my mouth right now.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you. Who's talking right now? Atika, is it?
Sharmimi.
Sharmimi. Okay, Sharmi. Proceed.
Okay. We are the last group presenting for tonight, so we are presenting about information search. Next.
Obviously.
My group members are Fikri, Irfan, Amira, Hadira, Taufik, Amirul, me, and Atika. Our group leader is Fikri.
Fikri.
For introduction, a project proposal is a written document outlining everything we should know about a project. Before doing a project proposal, it is important for a group to do an information search on the topic they are working on. So what exactly is information search? Information search includes all the skills and knowledge needed to find reliable information, active acquisition of information in which the people may consult several information sources such as the internet. The internet offers a wide range of sources like journal and article. It is up to the people to gather the right information. My friend next will present about the process of information search. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Shamini. Hi, I am Arif Irfan, and now I will, without further ado, before we go further into the information gathering, I'd like to tell you the two sources that you can use in your research. Okay, first one will be the primary source. Okay, primary source is the data that is collected by the researcher themselves. We can look at the example here. We have interview, questionnaire, and experiment. Okay, when we're going to do this, we use this example. Let's say you're going to make a documentary based on prominent people. Okay, so what I can suggest is that you can use interview to interview that person so that you can get more data and more accurate data for your research. Okay, and next one, we go for the secondary source. Okay, secondary source are the data that are already exist. So the example is the for secondary source is previous research, and then a mass media product. Mass media product is a example of mass media product is like a news, a television or radio, or maybe a social media. I would say that Twitter is quite informative today. You can get a lot of information from Twitter. Also, you can use Reddit. There are a lot of information there. Okay, and the next and the last one will be the web information. If this is basically an internet, you can search your information on the internet. Now we have a very popular ChatGPT. You can use that to get a lot of information very quick and very simple. Okay, and I will pass to Amira to present the next presentation.
So, hi, my name is Amra Shafika, and I'll be explaining about the process of getting information. So, here there are 6 steps in getting information, starting with a topic. Then, proceed with defining systems, or we call as keywords. After that, choose information sources where we can get from a Wikipedia, Blogspot, and more. After that, evaluate search result and modify searches if needed or until we get the best option. Then, select or locate the documents for our usage. Lastly, use the information ethically and practice it. This process might be a little general for us to imagine the flow, right? So, the best way to see this kind of flow is to apply it in our life. One of the examples that I could give is imagine if we want to cook a dish first. So the topic will be about a dish, but what kind of dish then? So this is where we are going to define the search term. Let's say maybe it is a murtabak. So we Google it and there will be 1,000 options starting from a blogspot, YouTube, Facebook, and many more, right? All you need to do is just choose and observe for the best one, then evaluate the information according to what you want. Once done and you have got yourself the best recipe, you can save and use it. That's all from me. Thank you. I will pass to Hazwan.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm Hazmi and I will continue with the advantages. So the importance of information search is that it gives you latest information. When doing a certain project, staying updated prevents you from falling behind and giving you info that's inaccurate. Doing information search on desired topics will provide facts that will help us analyze the problem. The second point is that information search helps you narrow your scope. When you're circling a topic for the first time, you might not be exactly sure where to start. Information search helps you identify the most unique and important themes. You can choose the themes that fit best with the project and its goals. The next 2 points will be elaborated by Taufik.
Okay, hello and good night, everyone. Oh, wait. The advantage. Okay, the next is do research can build your credibility. Do research give you a solid foundation on which you can build your ideas and opinion. You can speak with confidence about what you know is correct. When you done the research, it's much harder for someone to poke holes in what you're saying. Your research should be focused on the best source. If your research consists of opinion from non-expert, you won't be very credible. When your research is good, tough people are more likely to pay attention. So for the last advantage, expand your knowledge base. So the most obvious reason to do research is that you learn more. There are always more to learn about something, even if you are already well known in it. If you are research allow you to build on any personal experience you have with the subject. The process of research opens up new opportunities for learning and growth. So that's for me. I pass to the Fahmi for the conclusion.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Amin Fahmi. So I'm going to present the conclusion for this topic. So for the first conclusion, it's about sources. By collecting primary and secondary data, you can ensure that the information you are gathering is specific to your research question and has not been influenced by other sources. So for the second one is process. The process of conducting an information search involves both the rising action and the climax. By gathering data through various methods and synthesizing the information, you can draw meaningful conclusions that can inform your decision and practices. And for the last one is advantages. In conclusion, conducting an information search can provide numerous advantages, including staying up to date on the latest information, narrowing your scope to identify the most unique and important themes, and gaining a deeper understanding of the characters in a story. So that's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Let's get it on.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this Hmm. Okay, for the top three, my team will give 10 ringgit for each person lah.
Top 10.
10 ringgit for top 3.
Top
each
10.
person. Yes. Bukan top 10, top 3. top 3 for 10 ringgit for each person.
$32, $34. Hurry up, come on, guys. It's already 11. I didn't want to take your time because you need to rest. $40 something. $45. $50. Come on, come on, come on. You need your rest. Is there anyone else who would like to join? To join in, I think 53. Four. 5. 6. 7. The last 3. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. 7. Okay, we're stuck at 7. I think you may proceed, Fikri.
Okay, let's start.
5%. Only 37%. Hasn't finished. Agree? Is everyone answering the questions correctly? Completely? Not yet. Answer the questions. $38. Only 29%. Do you still want to wait for the rest? Agree?
I think
Is it okay? Salah. Right. Chayushu.
so. I think we stop.
I think we can end our question session, I think. Is it okay? Done. 100%. Okay, Alhamdulillah. Okay, thank you so much for your cooperation and active participation tonight, for your presentation. They are all excellent and perfect for me. To me, you guys actually have done a very good job and excellent job as well. Okay, I'm so sorry because I'm taking like around 10-11 minutes of your time. We're supposed to end our class at 11, but I think due to a lot of questions that I've uttered just now, so you guys extended a bit. So we'll see next time, but please keep on working on your proposals. Yeah, if you have any other further questions, you can always text me personally. Sometimes if I'm not busy, I'll straight away right off the bat I will respond to your messages and text instantly. But if I'm actually working on something, it will take a bit longer for you. Just have to wait on that. Any other question for you?
No, sir.
No. If there's none of questions you want to ask me, I think that's all for our session tonight. You may dismiss actually. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.